Hello my Gemini friends, and welcome to your card reading for the month of October. As your first card here we see the tree. The tree is a very positive card here. It tells us here there is growth on the card. We can improve ourselves here with this card. Sometimes also it tells us we need to think things through, that we need to think about certain decisions that we are making in life. We later on we see what this decision also, but in all ways it tells about the positive growth. We are literally rooting more with this combination of cards here. We can literally grow in the desired direction that we want here. It's possible also that we have been in the same situation for a while, and we want to grow out our current situation. This is what we are seeing here. You really need to put things in perspective for yourself here and see where you want to expand or grow with the tree on your first card. Then we have the central card. Here is the heart. This doesn't need a lot of explanation. The heart is literally love that here is in our life. We are appreciated. People like us, others like us here. There could be also love in our life here. Love could be important. Love could be a central piece of our life right now here. We are very optimistic with this card, or we should be optimistic with this card in the middle here in the center. The good things of life are coming to us here. Good people are arriving in our life here. There are no negative cards here though, so this is very positive here for developing friendships or love relationships in the future here. These are positive cards here. There are no heartaches here. These are positive cards here. Then we go in the horizontal lines. We have the tree and the ship here. The tree and the ship here, the events that you have in your head will go exactly as you had in your mind here. We have probably certain goals in our life, and we will focus on these goals here, and this will bring us very success here. There will be a lot of positivity here for developing the plans that we have in our life here. It's possible also for some people there is some alternative development. Maybe you develop something more mystical in your life here. This is possible also with these cards here. But what we see here also, that there could be a trip on the cards here with this combination of cards here. But I said here also a spiritual journey is possible with these cards here. Sometimes also it's possible that you are considering or you're thinking about some stability in abroad or in another city. This is possible also. Maybe you're thinking about that for making a change in our life here, for maybe you want more stability, and maybe you are considering for getting more stability through something in another city or in abroad here with this combination of cards. Sometimes also it tells us that we are appreciated by people around us here. This could be our parents here. This could be relatives here. If you are still studying, this could be that we are respected by our teachers here. But also this whole thing gives you, or it allows you, more independence and more freedom in your life. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards. Anyway, also we also could be a little bit suspicious if we are looking for some venture in abroad. We could be a little bit suspicious about this new start here, because we are going out of our comfort zone here with these cards here. We should be remaining calm here if we are confronting a new situations here, because there's really possibilities to grow here with new experiences. Then we have the ship and the person card here. Here we see that a person is traveling. This could be you. If you're a guy, there could be traveling on the cards, but also we do a general reading here, so this applies also on the women who are watching this video. So there could be some traveling on the cards here. You go somewhere, you depart, you're going somewhere. Maybe this is a bigger vehicle, a bus or an airplane that you're traveling with here, or literally a ship here. This is possible also. There is a kind of wanderlust over us here for going to strange places or abroad or other cities here with this combination. There could be there could be a longing. If you're a woman, for instance, and your potential partner lives in abroad, or if you're a man, it's possible that this partner is not nearby and the distance is long in another city or in another place or in another country here, and there's a certain longing here that we are seeing here with this combination of cards. If you are younger, it's possible that we go in the next stage of our life. Maybe you go from middle age to older, or from younger to middle age. This is what we are seeing here. Like, we get more knowledge here. There are some changes in our life here. Then we have the stork and the heart here. There could be a crush here on someone. We could be falling in love here. This could be somebody close to us. Maybe we fall in love with a friend here, somebody who's close to us. Maybe we fall in love with a colleague, because sometimes the dog is also a colleague, somebody who works with us, somebody who's working in our business. If we have our own business, this is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. But this is somebody we already know, that somebody who is closer to us. We trust that person here. This is what we are seeing here. There could be a relationship start here that we are seeing here. Certain things will be close to your heart here. Certain priorities also in your life will change. Maybe this comes through this meeting with this person, or that this relationship evolves here, but there will be some changes here with this combination of cards. It's possible in another way, because the stork is the bird of return, and we have the ring here also, so we have a lot of return cards. It's possible that this person was not available or was in another place, and this person enters back in your life, and this could be the startup of this relationship, because the person is returning. This is what we are seeing here also, and there are good perspectives here, because we have the ring here and the heart, and this could be giving very good perspectives for the future here. We will go with the flow here a little bit here. The change here that we are undergoing, that this person come back in our life, could literally bring or create love in your life. Then we have the heart and the dog here. It could be that in the beginning of this encounter, that this is more like a friendship love relationship. So you could be a little bit on a two-spolt here. Maybe both of you wanted to be a love relationship, and the other wanted to be in friendship. So there could be some things here that are not yet clear, because the book here, you see here the book under the heart. So it means that one of the two may be hiding the feelings. So maybe this is first going into friendship and then in love. This is what we are seeing here. But there is a lot of stability here. There's faithfulness here with this combination of cards here. Also, if you have some pets also, it means that we have a lot of affection for our pets here, but that is then of course another case here. There's also, we offer here ourselves. We are offered help, and there's a lot of understanding here towards each other here. There's a kind of devotion towards each other here. Here we see also that this could be somebody here who is also caring in the professional like here. There's a lot of care here. This is what we are seeing. We are helped, or we help this person. Then we have the mice and the book here. The mice and the book here. We need to be careful here with this combination of cards here. If we receive certain information, that this information is correct. Because sometimes with the mice, the information could be incomplete, or not correct, or corrupted. So be careful here if you receive information here, that you're sure everything is correct, because it could also be misleading information. So if you receive information, double check everything here, because with the mice sometimes it's a little bit corrupted, and you will need to address it. You cannot say, I'm not interested in looking into it, because if you do, it will have consequences. So you need to attend it. So if you get information and you're suspicious about the value of the information, or the incorrectness of the information, you need to double check it, because if you leave the mice unattended, it could have a negative effect on the long run. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Sometimes also it tells us here, that we could be confronted with certain corruptions. This is what we are seeing here. If you study it, it means that if you're doing a study, it takes a lot of energy out of you. You need to put a lot of effort on it, or whatever. If you study something, or if you are devoted to something that is related to books or to getting more knowledge, it will really take a lot of energy of you here with this combination of cards here. With this, it's possible also that if something comes to it unknown, that you don't know yet, and this secret or what is hidden for you, that you don't really like what is coming to you. This is possible also with this combination of cards. But the ring, it makes us reconsider. The ring is a card of forgiveness. So here we see that also. Then we have the book and the ring here. There's a promise here. An important relationship, an important contract comes into our life here. The heart is here. It also could be that in the future there are things here that are coming to us for making this relationship more serious. Maybe these things in the future lead to a marriage here. This is all possible here, but it will take some time here with these proposals to work themselves out. So here, if this goes from friendship into a stronger relationship, or if there's a lot of friendship before, this relationship could evolve it in something more stronger. It's also possible that this relationship is kept secret, so that both of you decide not to share this. Maybe this is due to work conditions. This is possible here that you don't share everything, maybe with colleagues here. With this combination, it's possible also if you make a business contract that everything is officialized. So this points also sometimes to agreements made with notary lawyers. This is what we are seeing here. If you are planning to marry, this could be a condition for the future marriage. There is a marriage contract here possible here with this combination, and we will be checking what is good for us and what is not good for us. So we will double check the contract. If not so, the cards tell us to double check the contract here to make sure that we understand everything that is in the contract. Maybe we do this by the lawyer, and it's wise to do so also with these cards. It's possible that you know this person out of some study before. Maybe that's where you get to know each other. Then we have the tree and the stork. The tree and the stork here, there is progress, step up. There could be a progress in our business. Sometimes the mice point to something that is developing. So it's possible that we are awaiting to a progress in our life here with this combination of cards here. In another way, if we are on a long time in the same place where we lived, it's possible that we are considering for moving closer to nature, to more in the quiet here. This is what we are seeing here. But you need to consider, if you make this move, if the environment is clean. Because we have the mice here, and it's possible that the environment there is not so clean, or the house is not so clean, or something is wrong with the environment there. So double check here before you do so here. But there is a psychological change here. There's a possibility to settle down here. There will be steady changes here if you move slowly, because the tree is a slow card. We cannot force the tree because the roots are growing slowly here with this combination of cards here. We need to go with the flow, and we cannot force things here with this combination of cards here. It's like there's a natural circle going on here with these cards here. It's also possible that we are already thinking for a longer time for moving to another place. So it's not something that just pops up. It's already probably for quite some time in your mind. This is what we are seeing here. And it's possible also that the actual change for moving to a nature area is taking some time. It could take several months before this takes place. Anyway, we see here also there is a change in our current life here with this combination of cards. Then we have the stork and the mice here. It's possible here, we need to be careful here not to get that things don't are not taken from us, or we lose something, or there's some disappointing outcome here in certain things of our life. It's also possible that you make certain changes in our life, in your life, and you think these changes would be in the long run, but maybe the changes are temporary. So it's possible afterwards you need to make another change for stabilizing yourself. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes the change, it's like a step in between, or maybe you're planning a step in between for making things definite. This is possible also with this combination of cards. But of course it could be stressful because you cannot make the transfer maybe in one time here. Maybe this is necessary for working in steps, and it could take some energy out of you here with this combination. You could feel a little bit downward here because things are not, because you cannot do things in one time here with this combination. But as I said here, if you make a certain step in your life, see that the environment is clean, double check here if the environment is not polluted and stuff like that. This is important with these cards here. Anyway, there could also be that you have no choice that to make certain losses. I'm not saying that these losses would be big, but maybe there is certain things that you need to pay that you didn't anticipate it, and you can do very few about it. These losses could be due to these changes, maybe due to the middle step that you are taking. This is possible also. Then we go in the second vertical line. We have the ship and the heart here. This is a happy trip here that we are taking. Maybe we take a trip with a loved one or somebody close to us. It's like a romantic getaway here that we are seeing, and maybe we don't share that we are going on a trip here. We keep the secret that we go maybe out with a lover here, or we take a trip with a lover here. It's possible also that this person that we are close to, that this person has foreign roots. This is possible also, maybe a different skin color, maybe this is a person from abroad. This is what we are seeing here. But there's a passion here that we are seeing here with this combination. There could be a distance here, literally a distance here, that we need to overcome for visiting this person. We will also feel very adventurous here towards this here. We really have the heart of an explorer here for taking the next steps here. Then we have the heart of the book here. It's possible that we don't reveal our emotions, we don't make our emotions or our heart public here. This is what we are seeing here, because the book stays closed. It's possible also that this other person, not literally saying to you that they have feelings for you, but you know it's there. Maybe this is a slow process here that is going on here. But you can be sure with this combination of cards that the feeling are mutual. But maybe it's not spoken out. Maybe you're both a little bit scared for speaking it out. This is possible also with this card. And the other way is that you keep it secret for third parties. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. This could literally, in another way, this is a covered affair like that. We hide it in the beginning. Maybe there's some reasons why you keep it covered, or that person keeps it covered. Maybe there's a reason for that. But the relationship will evolve positively here. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the person card and the dog here. This means this is a friend, a colleague. This could be a brother or a sister, somebody is closer to us, and this is a positive help in this whole situation. So this person could give us a positive advice related to business or to this relationship. So you will receive a positive help here or support from this person here. This could be your brother, as I said, or maybe it's a colleague. This is possible also. But anyway, this is a friendly person here with this combination of cards here. There's a kind of devotion towards you here with this combination of cards. It's possible also that we get some new friends in our life here, maybe some friends in abroad. This is possible also, and we keep these friendships also to ourselves. We don't share that these friends have been coming into our life. Then we have the dog and the ring here. This is literally ring love here, loyalty, friendship here with this combination of cards here. If you have a business, it means that the customers are coming back to you. So if this is for a business relationship, this is very good. The customers return because you have return cards here, and this is also return card. So if you have some business contracts or some arrangements with your customer, it means there will be a second contract. Or the contract is followed up, or something like that. Things are coming back here. This is what we are seeing here. Then also there could be in the future, maybe these contracts now are not so long, but it's possible in the future that these contracts become long term. This is possible also, because maybe this is not only a friendship relationship, but it's like a friendship business relationship. We are close to this person and there's a kind of trust. There's a trust. I know friendship is dangerous in business, but this is like that here. There's a friendship here also going on here also. Sometimes also it points that we could do business with brothers, sisters, or that our brothers or sisters or ex-colleagues are involved in our business here. This is what we are seeing here. There's a confirmation here from the agreement. It's possible also that we have some temporary contract workers in our life here. This is what we are seeing here, and this develops in something else here for our business here. There's a lot of solidarity here, fellowship here, mutual friends. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. So my Gemini friends, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you did, please consider subscribing. If you do, thank you for doing so, and we see each other in the next reading. Thank you. Bye bye.